sexual exploitation and human trafficking is alive and well, unfortunately, here in our own city, in our own state, in our own communities.
One Lincoln woman is behind bars in connection with a sex trafficking investigation. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
Lincoln police ran an undercover operation and found a young girl being trafficked here in Lincoln.
A local organization says this comes as no surprise. Trafficking in the city happens more than you'd think. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Sarah Feely has more details for us in tonight's top story. Sarah?
The organization is called I Have a Name, and they work here locally to raise awareness about sex trafficking and exploitation.
One girl is too many. One girl is too many.
Lincoln police set up an undercover operation on the tip that a teenage girl may be involved in prostitution. They arranged to meet her, and when they got to the home, a 40-year-old woman answered the door and asked for money in exchange for sex with the teen. Police found the victim inside the home and arrested Kimberly Wheeler for pandering. The girl was a runaway. Authorities got arrest warrants for 2 additional women who may be involved, 33-year-old Jacqueline Stebbins and 25-year-old Kayla Holt. I Have a Name, a local organization working to raise awareness about sex trafficking, says exploitation happens everywhere.
This is real in our city. It's not just something you see on social media. It's not just a story you read in the paper or hear on the news. This is happening every day here.
Just like this victim, many other young women are targeted because they're in a vulnerable situation. They say on average, victims may be forced to have sex 20 to 50 times a day.
It is horrible. Words cannot describe that lifestyle. It's bondage. It's sex slavery is what it is.
They say there's a big misconception that prostitution is a profession, but behind the scenes is often a violent pimp, a nightly quota, drugs, or just the need to survive.
I get really frustrated when people say it's a lifestyle choice. It's someone's choice. If you scratch beneath the surface and look at that person's life, how can it be a choice? You find me a young girl that says, I want to be a prostitute someday.
The victim in this case has been taken in by the Department of Health and Human Services. Nebraska also has a task force to find victims of sexual exploitation and help them out of their situations.
All right, Sarah Feely in our top story, thank you. And if you have any additional information about this case or any sex trafficking case in Lincoln, please call Crime Stoppers, that number on your screen, 475-3600.